Welcome back to Abia Update. I am Onyenyechi Obi. If you're joining me for the first time, please thank you for being here. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the latest stories on the progress, accountability, and transformation happening in Abia, God's own state. We begin in Mvosi in Isialongwa South, where the Torch of Unity for the first Abia State Tertiary Institution Sports Fiesta was lit at the governor's country home. Speaking at the ceremony, the governor, Dr. Alex Oti, represented by his deputy, Engineer Ikechukwu Metu, described the torch as more than a symbol of sport. It carries hope, unity, and renewed purpose for Abia's youth. He stressed that the games are not just about competition, but about moral redirection, talent discovery, and building the next generation of discipline and purpose-driven leaders. From this symbolic lightning, the flame will now journey across 38 public and private tertiary institutions before arriving at Umuahia Township Stadium for the main event from November 25th through 29th, 2025. The event will be featuring 23 sporting disciplines. The Fiesta is backed by a 500,000 grant from the governor for any institution entering athletes in 5 or more events, a more designed to ensure broad, inclusive participation. The Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Professor Uche Eme Uche, and Sports Commissioner Bilo Ananaba both affirmed that this initiative reflects the administration's belief that sports are central to education, unity, and national character. The vision is already transforming in Abia sports landscape. On Tuesday, December 16, 2025, Abia will host the Southeastern Regional Boxing Championship, officially branded Enyimba 2025 and sponsored by Governor Dr. Alex Oti. The event, promoted by Ikeij Boxing, will take place at the event center, Luxury City Hotel, and feature title defenses by champions from the recent Enugu tournament. Headlining the card are Chinaza Okoronkwo, known as the Emperor, in the lightweight division, and his brother Chibikezu Okoronkwo, the King Priest, in featherweight. The champions has been formally approved by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control and enjoys full logistical and moral support from the Abia Ministry of Youth and Sports Development. Boxing now joins cricket in Abia State Sports Renaissance at Ibeku High School in Umuahia. The 5th Southeast Secondary School Cricket Championship is already on the way, with teams from 5 Southeast states competing in a historic revival of the game. After a decade of neglect, cricket is being deliberately restored under Governor Alex Oti's administration, which is investing beyond football into cricket, table tennis, athletics, and grassroots talent pipelines. The Umuahia Township Stadium is currently undergoing upgrades to meet the national and international standards, a direct response to the growing demand for multi-sports infrastructure. And while athletes are being trained, Abia is building the economy that will employ them. The Abia State Startup Bill has been passed into law by the Abia State House of Assembly. Once the governor grants assent, it will establish the Abia State Digital Innovation and Entrepreneurship Board and launch a dedicated startup portal to mentor, fund, and scale up youth-led ventures. And to fast-track this digital vision, the Abia State will host the Abia State Technology and Innovation Summit from December 10th to 12th, 2025 at the International Conference Center in Umuahia, featuring a statewide startup challenge open to all innovators. In a related development, the Abia Turkey Investment Summit and Product Exhibition 2025 is gaining legislative backing as Chief Green Amakwe, the special advisor to the governor on investment and PPP, met with the Speaker, Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerowa, and members of the House of Assembly to seek their collaboration. He emphasized that the summit will leverage Turkish technology and trade expertise to create jobs and expand opportunities for Abia businesses, both locally and in diaspora. And on the governance front, the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Pastor Calabar Jagba, PhD, has received the newly elected executives of the NUJ Correspondent Chapel at Government House, Umuahia, describing journalists as essential partners in Abia's transformation. He reaffirmed that Governor Oti's administration is anchored on transparent leadership, accountability, and people-focused governance, and commended the media for the accuracy, responsibility, and ethical reporting. The NUJ Correspondent Chapel Chairman, Comrade Steve Oko, applauded Governor Oti's visible progress across all sectors and his clear developmental vision. Abia's credibility is now drawing national attention. This week, the course 34 of the National Defense College, Abuja, selected Abia State for its strategic study tour. The delegation of 34 senior officers and civil servants, including military, police, and foreign diplomats, was hosted by the Ministries of Industry and SMEs and Trade in partnership with the Secretary to the State Government. The Honorable Commissioner for SME, Mazi Michael Enyenaya Akbara, showcased Abia's commitment to entrepreneurship, digital transformation, and industrial competitiveness, aligning with Governor Oti's vision of economically inclusive and digitally empowered state. The vision of New Abia is once more yielding global recognition. According to the 2025 SBM Health Preparedness Index, released on November 6, 2025, Abia State is now Nigeria's most prepared state for health emergencies, ranking number 1 out of 36 states with a score of 26.85, the highest in the state. This leadership stems directly from Governor Oti's 15% annual budget allocation to health and the rapid functionalization of over 100 primary health centers. To sustain this progress, the health sector recruitment portal remains open for ophthalmologists, dental officers, medical officers, and consultants, with 33 new consultants set to be deployed following their successful interviews. And moving on to sanitation, the Governor, Dr. Alex Oti, has approved the deployment of 100 additional waste bins, all locally fabricated by Obonnaya Onu Polytechnic in Aba, to strengthen sanitation efforts by the Abia State Environmental Protection Agency, ASEPA. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Works is executing 48 direct labor projects across the state, 5 recently completed and 5 more newly added this week, to ensure development reaches even the most remote communities in the state. And in a profound act of compassion, the Abia State government has disbursed over 20 million to victims of the May 28 Billboard collapse at Salad Market in Aba, an incident that tragically claimed the life of a tricycle rider and injured several others. The widow of the deceased received 9.6 million. 5 injured tricycle riders were each given 1.6 million, along with the return of their repaired tricycles, and 2 affected shop owners received 500,000 each. Payments were processed through the Abia State Signage and Advertising Agency, which has now launched a statewide structural audit of all high-risk billboards, because in the new Abia, human life and dignities are non-negotiable. And that's it on Abia Update today. I am Onyinyechi Obi. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more verified stories coming from Abia, God's own state. Until next time, please keep believing in the new Abia, where progress is a promise. Have a nice day.